said. You'll see me adjusting cameras as we go through as well, but we meet our party now at the docks of Altdorf, where they have just pulled into the bustling world of the largest city in the Empire. A mile of dock goes down the river here, as both ships, both large and small, make their way in and out of the capital of the Empire. What is your business? What is your plan now that you're here?
Where did we meet Wilhelm? Was it in a city? Was it in Altdorf or was it in another smaller town?
It was another smaller town.
Okay. Got it.
We've been here before.
Yeah, you've absolutely been here before.
Yeah, I just remember I was because okay, yeah, I was curious. All right, Wilhelm, stay by me. I would like to head to my aunt's as soon as I can. Should we? We should probably find a place to stay, so we can at least have a place to come back to.
Secure lodging. That may be the best idea.
Yeah. All right. Let's find a nice inn.
Let's find something affordable, like a gold or two night.
Yeah, there's a number of inns along the docks, Roland, that you'd be familiar with. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I cut you off, Kayla. What was that?
No, nothing.
Okay. There are a number of inns along the docks that you're actually very familiar with, Roland, having in your previous life as a full-time boatsman, have kind of stopped at. There's the Heavy Anchor, which is kind of a lower rent for, like, salty sea sailors. And then there's kind of a more middle-class sort of inn that's nearby. That's called the Bronze Tankard, and then there's, if you just head into town a little bit, there's like where the captains and shit hang out, and like officers and stuff, which is the Petticoat and Dove.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's kill two birds with one stone. Let's I imagine the riverboats and the naval ships, or not, naval, but like oceanic ships are separate docks.
Yeah, so there's the river docks tend to be closer into where the three rivers meet, or the two rivers meet in the center of town. And then the further upriver towards Marienburg and like out towards the sea that you get is where more of the like larger boats are.
Let's head that way, but first I want to secure at least 3 months dock for my boat.
Yes, good idea.
Here in the city.
Yeah.
So I'll go up to the
There's a harbor master.
The harbor master and be like, I want to do this, this, and this. How much is it going to cost me?
Right. Well, it's a riverboat. Yeah, that's for 3 months. That's going to be 8 gold.
Sure, no problem. Here you go. Ding.
Right. We'll take good care of it for you.
Thank you, sir. And let's.
You don't haggle much, do you?
Only when I need to.
When we need to, we're very good hagglers as a group.
So that's absolutely not true. Let's.
It takes the group.
No. Just... Oh, you're a simple one, aren't you? Anyway, let's just head over to the fancier people.
Yes, I was going to say that Nysa inn over there should be
much.
No. We're on the wrong side of the docks. We want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Go to the right captain. We got to go to the other side of the docks. You'll see what I mean when I get there.
Sure. Much as you all seem like very rich people, I do not have any gold.
You would have been given 250. You would have been given 50 gold to help outfit yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. He gave me gold.
If you need something, we can. I'm sure we can help you out.
I have just now discovered this pouch at my hip.
Dear Lorelei, don't die. Love Toygan. Need you for other plots. I mean, need your help later.
He's a very sweet man.
Sure he is. Let's go.
Cool.
All right, so you head up the docks to the Petticoat and Dove Inn. which is where many of the more sailing ship captains tend to hang out. Let me make a note here. In the front of it is actually built like the prow of a ship, and there's a door in the side of the front of the prow, and there's even a masthead coming off with like a mermaid, and then some rigging going up into what ends up being just like a regular German sort of roof as well on top. But the front of it's very sort of like posh and well designed, and as you head in, there is a gentleman standing there and goes, "Yes, what ship are you with?"
I didn't name my boat. The riverboat, man.
We are with the River Maiden.
That one.
This is an ocean-going vessel?
Oh, no. We're looking to hire a captain. I apologize.
Ah, yes. You are available to have to speak to folks here on the first floor. Should you wish accommodations, a captain will have to speak for you.
Very well. It's not a problem.
Good.
I'll look around. I'll use applicable talents to sort of indicate what captain would be the best fit for our expedition on the seas.
Yeah, absolutely. There are a number of interesting looking folk in here. The one that really catches your eye is this Tylean, think Spanish, looking gentleman who is sitting over talking to a couple of, it looks like his officers at a table. You and Mal actually would both know that the primary two groups of people who trade down to Araby are Tyleans and High Elves. And so if there is a high likelihood of someone happening to go to Araby who you could hire, it would be a Tylean or a High Elf most of the time.
Okay. I'll
What's the, just as like a general thing, what's the Tylean elf thing?
Trading competitors. But you obviously think you're way better than them because they're a bunch of crappy border princes who don't own real territory and live the life of a mayfly, and you are experts at everything you do and live
Of course.
lives of
Elves.
profit and trade. And yeah, because you're elves. Yep, that is correct.
Yeah, of course.
Yep. Yeah.
I imagine we're kind of going through. You remember in like A New Hope, all the captains who are coming up looking to line for the top. Kind of the same thing, except when they start going, I'm going to be like, Mal, let me do the majority of the talking. And when the Tyleans step forward.
Yeah, you're the boat person, of course.
Mm-hmm. When the Tyleans step forward, be like,
oh, they're not going to step forward. You're going to have to go to them. He's a fucking shit.
Oh.
Yeah. They're not going to be like, hey, look at me.
I imagine we're talking to the first. We're talking to the first mate, kind of like a introduce.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you want to try and introduce yourself to the first mate, you absolutely can. But it's going to be you will have to be the proactive outreachers. They will not come to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll step forward with them, and I'll be like, evening or morning, afternoon. What is it?
Yeah, it's the afternoon. It's afternoon. It's fine.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
We're looking to purchase
Passage.
Thank you, onto your ship. I have to imagine you are familiar with the Araby location.
We do trade down there. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we need to get there too. Would you?
What's your business?
Acquisitions of relics.
You're adventurous.
Books. Yes, we're working for a chancellor over in Bogenhofen.
And why do you want to ride with us? Do you know anything about our ship?
We just need people who are going to be able to handle anything that could be thrown their way on a voyage over to Araby. And since you know about the location and you're willing to at least talk with us, maybe we could be able to sit down with your captain and negotiate a price for boardage onto some place that you're already going to.
I'll let you talk to him.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, give
And
me
I'll
a
go
minute.
down. Yeah.
I'll go get him. And you see him go talk to. He's kind of
I'll
this
order
middle-aged-
2 rums for the bar or whatever Tylethians drink from the
rum.
apartment before
Yeah.
they get here. Yeah, rum.
Is canon. Tyleans now drink rum.
Sure.
And he'll kind of look up over at you and go, "Yeah, come on."
Okay, let's do it.
I'll take the 2 rums. I'll pass one to the captain. I'll order another for the officers who are here.
He's
First one's on.
Thank you.
No problem.
He's got kind of this almost pompadour-looking set of hair with this like gray temples, and is wearing a black captain's coat with like this gold sort of filigree on it and silver buttons, and this like just kind of open like sailor shirt, black pants, and high black boots.
Oh, so just Warhammer Don Sebastian.
A little, right? A little. And no red sash, no sword, no like
Zorro,
bloodlust
gotcha.
Yeah, he's not Zorro. He's like a Spanish captain. Yeah. A.
Captain, what can I call you?
Estelia.
Estelia. Nice to meet you. Roland Eichmann.
Nice to meet you, Roland. What can I do for you?
My compatriots and myself are looking to get passage over to Araby, and I heard that from your first mate that you would be definitely the most adept here in this entire tavern. End to end.
It's on our trade route.
That's why you're the most
we're-
adept.
Adventurers.
Yes.
We don't like a lot of trouble.
We wouldn't bring any trouble.
Okay.
We have legitimate business with a chancellor over in Bogenhofen. Is it a chancellor or a counselor? This is quite
Counselor.
Counselor. With a counselor over in Bogenhofen.
Okay.
All in the up and up. Political.
Okay. I don't need to know any more about your business than that, as long as there's not going to be any issue on the way down.
Absolutely not.
Not
So-
from us.
There's one issue we had to put in for repairs. We're getting the boat keel hauled, and then we're getting a new keel laid down for it. It's gonna be 3 weeks.
Not a problem. We have business to kill too. Here in the capital. Friends
Yeah.
to visit, family to see, you know.
Perfect. Yeah. So, are you going to board or are you going to crew?
Board primarily.
Okay. We don't have the most spacious accommodations, but we can find a place to put you up.
We're not fancy people.
With
just-
the elf next to you.
ignore her. This is why
You said we're not fancy people, and you just gestured on this side.
ignore her. This is my wife.
I like look at him weirdly, and then I turn back because he said to let him do the talking.
I'm sorry. Anyway,
Yes.
Lorelai's like examining the elf for a ring.
We've had a problem with dark elf pirates recently.
Oh.
And so I wanted to warn you that the trip down could be a bit more perilous than normal. They seem to have, they've moved beyond Ulthuan, which is not normally their way. So there must be something driving them west. But we had to evade a couple of them on the way up.
is that along the way to Kofar? I'm not familiar with Araby.
Yes.
I apologize.
So once you leave, to give you an idea of the journey, we will leave the Reich through Marienburg, which is to the northwest of here. We will take the River Reich out into the open North Sea. From there, we will swing south past Ulthuan and the Kingdom of Bretonnia. From there, past the border princes, and then down to Araby and the Arabian princes, and put in Kofar.
Okay. Well, we can take care of ourselves. We're no strangers to violence.
Okay.
And I'll negotiate the price with them. Roll a haggle check.
Yeah, roll a haggle.
Difficulty?
You're a sailor, he's a sailor. Live a life of sailing, ease, +10.
Can I use my etiquette gilder?
Sure.
No, I imagine that's more for river people than it is for...
You know what? I'll give you a +15.
+15? Yeah. That is a success, SL2.
Okay. For the entire trip down, it will be... Were there 5 of you? There are 5 of you? And do you have any drayage? Do you have any horses or carts or oxen or anything like that?
Nothing that we can't handle when we get there.
Yes, but they take up room on the ship, and I would have to...
No. I'm saying we can
Charge
leave
for
them here. If it's easier for you, you can pick up more, crew, pick up more, appliances.
I mean...
trade and ship them along.
So so you have no horses you wish to bring, no carts, no oxen,
No.
just the 5 of... Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 20 gold for the trip.
Shit, out of the... I'm speaking out of character, but like out of the 2,000 that he gave for us for...
He gave you 250.
He gave us 250. Okay.
Yes.
20 gold? Yeah, no problem.
Yes.
20 gold per or 20 gold total?
Per.
Okay.
No problem. Here you go.
Good. I will need to put your names on the register.
Roland Eichmann, Maldeus Moonsong, Wilhelmina, and Lorelei Richter.
What
about Wilhelm?
And Wilhelm, that weirdo. He's a good kid.
That's right. Excellent. So now that you are passengers on my ship, are you looking for a place to stay for the time? I think I can vouch for you to put you up here if you want. It's a golden night. It's a little expensive.
That would be fine.
Okay.
I'm assuming we'll split room, so it won't be so bad.
Okay. Yeah, I'll talk to the barkeep. And this is a very fancy place. This is fancy schmancy. It's like, there are, like, paintings of, like, sailing ships and, like, battles with, like, between, like, Empire frigates and, like, these crazy-looking orc ships and all sorts of stuff on the walls, along with, like, rope and chain being held. There's, like, a net up in the corner. It's like a Red Lobster, kind of. Yeah.
Guys, I think it may
realized,
be
yeah.
pirate's life for me. I've never been to a Red Lobster.
That's for the best, really.
Okay.
You're not missing anything.
Okay.
Biscuits, though.
Oh my god, Cheddar Bay biscuits. You are missing Cheddar Bay biscuits. Yes.
Like, really, you just need to go to a grocery store and buy their biscuits and just make them.
Yeah, because they're...
Because they sell them now, so now you don't even actually need to go to the store.
Yeah, because why would you want to? But yeah, okay.
That
Anyways. So good. Okay.
And then, out of character, I'm going to be like, I'm going to make a quick religious stop and go to a Sigmar temple, try to cleanse myself of some corruption.
How would you like to try to cleanse yourself of some corruption at a Sigmarite temple?
Deep prayer, confession, repentance. I like to speak of my deeds of destroying chaos that I've done.
Do you have pray?
I do.
Make a pray check at +10.
Critical success. The 44. No, failure. Fuck!
A critical failure?
Plus 10. No, that brings it up to 50, so 44. Critical
Oh,
success.
yes, that is a crit. And so technically it's 1 success level because you crit. How much?
I have 4 corruption.
So I like the fact that you rolled a 44 and you have 4 corruption. So why don't we just remove 4 corruption? That seems like you crit on a double 4s. So that seems legitimate to me. Yeah.
4.
Yeah. All right. So with this, the city is yours.
Woohoo!
What would you like to do So two things we can do. There's some scenes that we can play out. And there's also the downtime mechanic for the game. Which is the between adventures mechanic. If you guys are interested in exploring that, we can do that as well.
Yeah, those sound cool.
I'm interested. Yeah.
I do have the scenes thing also, but yeah, that whatever the between adventures.
Okay, so
195 in the book, guys.
Yeah. So what I'd like you to first do is each roll a percentile, and we'll see what you get.
Just a D100.
Just roll a D100.
Boop.
Oh, good. Sorry. I think I could do that.
Yeah.
Oh no, let's find the fuck out. Roll 20.
All right. Interesting. All the way around. That's amazing. Okay. So, keeping those in mind, and you'll be able to see what they are. Now, let's start with your scene with your aunt.
Okay, cool. Yep. So I'll get around. I'll probably like have a letter sent over to tell her like, hey, we're in town. I'll come over first thing in the morning or something like that.
Perfect.
Yeah, and then so like the next morning, get up. I'll get Wilhelm like presentable. Force him to basically force him to bathe and like attempt to get himself looking good. I am your knight. You will take a bath. Yeah, so make Wilhelm take a bath and get ourselves all good.
Yeah.
I'll ask if does anyone in the party want to come, or is it just going to be? And I'll ask.
High Elf?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Wilhelmina's going.
I'm going.
All right.
We're going to see your aunt, right?
Yes.
Yes, I'll go.
Lord, would you like to go to meet my aunt? She's another.
She's already standing next to Roland in her best attire.
Oh, perfect! You're already good. Good.
Oh, and I'll use my etiquette gilder feature to make myself look presentable.
Good, great.
Yes.
We're all looking splendid. Yeah, Mal's got like a really really good like blue dress on. Okay. All right, heading out.
Yay. I'm looking one thing up that I need to confirm. Sorry, guys. I need to.
Oh, it's good. I have a thing I can ask. As we're walking and like kind of heading toward the better part of like the nice like elf tradey district or whatever.
Yeah.
So how should I announce all of you?
Roland Eichmann, captain of the River Maiden.
Roland Eichmann.
Captain Roland Eichmann.
Captain Roland Eichmann.
I'm a captain.
There you go. Congratulations.
You're a captain
I
of your
feel
own
like Roland
destiny.
just realized that.
Captain Roland Eichmann of the River Maiden.
Captain Eichmann, more than you don't say the first name, you just say the last.
Oh, so you don't want her to know your first name?
I'll introduce my first name. Thank you very much. My professional name is Captain Eichmann.
All right. Wilhelmina?
Wilhelmina Meyer.
Wilhelmina Meyer?
Mayer.
ER. Any titles you'd like to confer?
You know I don't have any.
Slayer of Demons.
I mean, anything you want to put on there.
You are a demon slayer.
I
All right.
don't know that's a title.
Lorelei?
Squire Richter of the Teugen Mercantile.
Squire Richter the Teugen Mercantile. Wilhelm, you don't have a last name, right?
No.
Right. Okay. I'll just introduce you as my squire.
Jawohl.
Okay. Okay, good. Very good.
All right, so you make your way into the trade district of Altdorf. Here, taller buildings, 3 and 4 stories, kind of tower above you on either side as you find yourself in a place of wealth. The cities are well kept. The streets are well kept. There's guards. People here are dressed very well. And you make your way to this granite facaded building that you know to be the home of your aunt, Lady. I have a note. I'm so bad at names right now. What was your? Sorry, I forgot.
I sent it to you in Discord,
there it is.
too.
Yeah, Silladrill. That's right, Lady Moonsong. Lady Silladrill Moonsong. Right. Okay.
Yep.
To the home of Lady Moonsong. There are 2 elven guards standing out front, and the moment they see you, they kind of perk up. And are you here to see the mistress?
Yes. Maldiaf and Moonsong here to see Lady Saladril.
Saladril. I'm a terrible person. What else? Silladrill. Yeah. Like the non-elf that I am. Saladril, indeed.
You can find it on
okay.
those.
Humans get it wrong all the time.
Humans. And he'll just open the door and say, of course, your entrance is always allowed. Please.
Thank you. All right, head in. Is she in that same, kind of den sitting office room as she was in before? Or
not immediately, but they will ask you to wait there for her.
Okay, sure.
And it is this gorgeously appointed sitting room with kind of these green velour chairs, and it's painted white with these kind of deeply stained oaken floors, with these kind of arching sorts of scroll and bookshelves that kind of weave their way along the walls. And as you take a seat, it takes all of 4 minutes, maybe, for your aunt to come down, and she goes, Mal Diaphin, it is good to see you.
Hello. I'll stand up.
Shall we embrace?
Oh, yes. I was gonna... Yeah, I walk over, give her a hug. So, these are my other companions.
Yes.
I, unfortunately, Sister Crow, whom you met last time, has left us.
I am sorry.
Yes, she was. Well, I'll tell you what has transpired since we last spoke.
Please, I'd love to hear of your adventures.
Yes.
Who are your friends?
So, yes, this is Captain Eichmann of the River Maiden.
Captain Eichmann?
In Elvish, I'll say something being very nice to meet you.
I'm very impressed.
Yes, I taught him that.
Well,
No, I knew that way before you. Oh, wait, no. No, you did taught me. Okay.
okay.
This, Wilhelmina Meyer.
Madam.
Miss Maya?
Squire Richter of the Teugen Mercantile.
Guten Tag.
It's a pleasant to meet you, my dear.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I thought it was Wilhelm for a second. I don't know. Squire. My brain immediately went to Wilhelm. Yeah. It's a pleasure.
Suddenly, Wilhelm's last name is Richter.
Right? Okay. Cannon! It's a pleasure. And who is the child?
Oh, yes. This is Wilhelm. He is. I've taken him on as a trainee, and I was potentially going to take him on as a squire.
You wish to take a human boy on as a squire?
He's proven very resourceful, very useful.
Has he?
He lacks proper training, but we've since started that. and he's taken to it well.
Excellent. She looks thoughtful for a moment, maybe a little elf judgy.
Sure.
And goes, tell me then, what have your travels brought you?
So we went, after leaving here, we traveled back through down to Bogenhofen. On the way, dealt with the cult of sorts that we had dealt with before, and delivered the mayor's son back home. While in Bogenhofen, we, upon doing some more investigating into what had happened and some more meetings, we started to find the existence of a much bigger threat there. More than just a few cultists and worshippers. There is a full-blown conspiracy among the leadership to open a gate to the Chaos Realms. And we put a stop to it.
You put a stop to it?
Yes. We have, in all of that, we killed 2 demons. And Mal looks a little like, The second was a stronger one that vanished as soon as we killed it, but the first, and I reached in my bag and I had to pull out the demon horn because I carry that around. This
Very
is
good.
Yes, a piece of the first one. And
Nothing. Sorry, that was actually me clearing my throat.
oh, I thought
Roland's over here like, give me a little credit here.
I said we.
We're in a
Yeah.
study, right?
Yes.
So there's books lining the walls.
Yes, books and scrolls.
She's going to see now. I have a question, Throg.
Yes.
We added that one thing from Night's Dark. Here, I'll just. Yeah, we added all that stuff from Night's Dark Masters for this
Indeed.
character.
Yes.
Read and write was not among them for either Night's Dark Masters or Squire. So technically, I can't read.
You are correct. You cannot read.
But I also have that skill that I'm pretty gifted in that's useful to Toygan. The lore skill.
Yes, indeed.
So how am I supposed to use that if I can't read?
You know things that you shouldn't
Okay.
know. Yeah.
Symbols,
Cool.
you're familiar with the
So-
iconography, I
You
imagine.
know
So-
the stories and the histories and the symbols, but you do not read. You're not a reader.
Okay. So I'm basically going to walk around the room acting like I'm looking at books, but I'm actually just trying to identify all particular threats or defensive areas or...
Would you tell your friend to sit? It's very not done to be browsing while one is having an audience.
It's a futile effort. We try. I'll say in Elvish, there's no really getting around it.
Hmm? Could you please could you sit, please?
Lorelei walks over and sits on the ground next to Mal.
It's
Yes, thank
fine.
you.
I understand that your friends have different traditions than us. However,
Yes.
you have defeated 2 dragons. Not dragons, demons. It's on the brain today. It's on the brain today. You have defeated 2 demons and stopped a chaos incursion.
Yes. We left Bogenhofen immediately after the second. It was rampant throughout the leadership of the city. Most of them were involved in it, and they were in the ritual that was going to open the gate, and so they all perished along with it.
And so, in order to ensure that no unnecessary questions were asked, decided to take the better part of valor and leave.
Yes, we took care of that. The running of the city itself left it to the city, but yes,
Who will be running the city?
Councillor Toygan said he believed he would become the next mayor. And you should be receiving a letter from him soon about the trade deal about the letter you had me take that.
Indeed.
Yes. He said he will be happy to get in touch with you.
So not only have you destroyed 2 demons, you have ensured that Councillor Toygan becomes the mayor of Bogenhofen, but have also gotten a trade negotiation open between us and the city.
Yes. And I couldn't have done it without my companions also. They were extremely helpful.
She will look at Wilhelmina. You have been the most quiet.
Yes, madam.
That makes me think you have the most to say. What is your take on what has happened?
We have faced things I did not believe existed, and your niece has performed exemplary for all of them. She gained the killing blow on the first demon we found underneath Bogenhofen, and has been the most honorable out of all of us. I believe she is more than worthy for whatever she is looking for.
Thank you. Maldifen, what are you looking for?
Well, we talked last time about me becoming officially gaining the title of knight, and with what we've done, I believe I've gotten to that point.
I believe you are correct. You have done a great service to the people here in the Reich. And anytime one stops chaos, you have done a great service for all of the free peoples. You have opened negotiations that will allow you to enrich this house, and you've apparently brought yourself a human squire? It is up to the knight to choose who they will squire, so I cannot formally deny you such a whimsical idea.
Well,
Let me
there's.
Oh, yes?
I was. I'll be able to train more as well.
Indeed. I am inestimably proud of you.
Thank you.
And to your friend Lorelei, is it?
Yes.
You, work for Councillor Toygan, do you?
Yes.
Then you are considered a friend of this house. Its hospitalities are yours as well.
I am much obliged, my lady.
Mal. When one is risen to a Knight of the Silver Helm, one has their deeds inscribed upon their new helmet. That will take some time to create, but when it is finished, there is an investiture ceremony.
Mm-hmm.
It is up to the knight to choose where, how, and who should be at that ceremony. How long will you be in the city?
I believe 3.
3 weeks.
Weeks, Roland? Yes.
3 weeks, yes.
3 weeks.
Yallsies. Excellent. That's absolutely enough time to have a new helm commissioned for you. Lady Maldiathan, Knight of the Silver Helm. In that time, I would wish you to decide how you would like it presented to you, and who you would like to be there for that presentation. It can be a party, it can be a simple ceremony, it could be whatever you wish it to be, but it should reflect how you wish the course of your knighthood to travel.
All right. Thank you.
I'm incredibly proud of the work that you and your friends have done.
We'll be here in the city for 3 weeks, and then Councillor Toygan has given us a chance to work with him further. He would like us to go to Araby to retrieve some relics and tomes that are very important to his interests.
Did he say what they were?
And I'll explain what
The more
kind of the whole
death
the more
connection,
detailed. Yeah. Like,
Okay. Fascinating. I would be very interested to know what you found.
oh, we can. You're all right with me heading there?
You are a knight, your destiny is your own unless you are called upon in a time of war.
Oh, yes, of course. We will be heading to Araby.
Good.
Warhammer, roll credits.
Is there any service I may provide to you and your friends while you are in the city? Do you need hospitality? Do you...
We have that covered. But if you
we
would
are-
like to...
Well,
go
we
ahead.
were renting a room with the captain of the vessel that we're going to take. But if you would be all right with us staying here or elsewhere, I would be happy to accept.
Of course we would be honored to have you here.
Would you all like that, or?
Sure. It's your home. If you feel more comfortable here, I'm not opposed to...
Wouldn't be a golden night, at least.
A golden night, the cost of staying at the inn.
Oh, gotcha. I thought she said a golden night. I was like, yeah. Wilhelmina?
I am fine with that.
Okay.
I've had so much Riken food and drinks. It'll be nice to show you all what we have where I'm from.
I'm not going to lie. I've never had a salad before.
Oh, you'll love it.
Very interested.
Is there bacon?
Maybe.
There
Sometimes.
can be.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. And cheese.
If you,
I think that's a Reichland thing. But
if it whatever you will want, we can. I'm sure they can. Oblige.
what is kale? Very fascinated.
That was a friend of mine. His name was Ko.
Oh,
One last thing, Aunt. I had when I was here last, I had asked about some armor.
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Would you happen to have an update on the status of that?
Every knight deserves armor befitting the station, and I have had a great deal of faith in you, Lady Maldiathan Moonsong. And so, when you asked me to commission a set of armor for you, I commissioned a set of armor befitting a Knight of the Silver Helm, in expectation that you would earn it. And you have. And she will snap her fingers. And rolling out on a dummy. Only thing it's missing is a helmet, is a full set of plate mail that is purely elven in make. And it is gorgeous. It is if you've ever seen a Knight of the Silver Helm's armor, let's see if I can find a picture and bring it in here real quick. Knight of the Silver Helm images.
Whoever's next to her, she'll just be like, "Oh my god, did you see that?"
Yes.
So,
yes.
Let me see if I can find a good one here. So the helmet itself, which you do not have yet, is this kind of high pointed helm. But the rest of it is this like inlaid, almost silver looking armor that consists of a gorgeous breastplate with your house, the Moonsong's house symbol on the front of it. Gorget, leggy bits, whatever they're called, I can't remember. And the only thing oh no, this is a gorget. I'm sorry. You have two of them because you're extra power. No, a single.
Listen, we just met a vampire. I feel like I need extra neck protection.
I just like ring in my neck with them. Gauntlet. And it's all just this has this amazing sort of like etched filigree moving through it. That's kind of this very flowing elven feel. And on the back of it is actually you told her of the battle between you all in the cave against the cultist, right?
Yes.
You see a recreation of that with an elven knight striking down a mutated cultist in what looks to be a cave, artistically rendered on the back of the breastplate.
Oh.
Elves, yo.
Lorelei just kind of slightly leans in towards the armor a little bit.
I'm holding her back.
Them elves, yo.
Words cannot express my gratitude. It's beautiful.
You have earned it. Have you not?
She has.
I have.
Mm-hmm.
Then the gratitude is mine. You have proven yourself an asset to this family. And to all the free peoples of Ulthuan.
Maybe on the way to Airby, we could stop back at your home.
Oh, maybe.
Show off that new armor.
I mean, we'll be wanting to get that quickly as soon as we're heading out, though.
We got to make port and stuff like that. So we'll probably
right. Well, there's a lot of provinces in Ulthuan. Yeah.
You okay?
Of course, I'm becoming a knight. This is, yeah.
Sure.
Good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Is there any other business we may have? You are free to install yourself here as soon as you are able to bring your baggage up.
Yes, thank you. All right.
Lorelei looks behind her like, were we not supposed to bring our...
Right, yes, we'll have our things brought and... Okay, thank you again.
Of course.
Stand up. As we leave, I can't really say it to anybody because nobody else knows. I was going to say, like, I should probably not let her see my sword.
You should probably not let her see the sword. Yeah. Excellent. And as you exit, you make your way back down to grab your shit from the inn. As you make your way into the dock, as you make your way into the docks area itself, 3 guards come walking up to the group of you and look at Wilhelm and go, "That boy's coming with us. He's under arrest."
What?
I'm sorry,
and that
what?
Is where we're going to end it for today.
What? No!
Y'all rolled like the perfectest stuff to have as your downtime stuff that happens.
Oh, I know.
I'm pretty excited.
This little shit's proving more trouble than he's worth. I'm just saying. I'm saying it right now.
Wilhelm, how many times are you going to be kidnapped?
Okay, so I had to leave a little bit early today, so thank you everyone who's hanging out and watching. We have to end a little early because I have some apartment shopping to do with some friends this afternoon. But thank you all so much for hanging out and being amazing human beings. And our party is, as always, awesome and surly and fun and awkward in like different measures the entire time. And I love you for it. All right, let's just go around real quick. Give yourself shout-outs. If you have any reflections on the game today, feel free to give them. If not, that's okay too. Let's start where we started last time, with Soul.
Hi. Today was a lot of fun. I'm very, very excited to see where this game goes in the future. I have no idea what... Roland is nearing his career completion, and I don't know what he's going to do.
Also, you are free to exit your career at any time.
I know. I just need the XP. I don't have the XP, but I can also. I'm almost there for completion. I just have no idea what he's going to do after that. I think he may stay Huffer, train those skills a little bit, but also at the same time, I think he may go into like a different thing. But yeah, I don't know. It was a lot of fun. I like being in the capital.
Yeah, I love Altdorf. It's one of my favorite places in the Warhammer world. Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitch at SoulBearerPG, where we're wrapping up a Crusade of Thorns, which is going to be a riveting finale.
Epic.
People will die.
Everyone will die! And it'll be great fun.
People are gonna die. That's all I have to say. Very excited for it. It's been a lot of fun to storytell and DM win with you guys, and I was very happy to finally play the V5 system.
Same. Yeah. Cool. Kayla.
I am Miss Misery on Twitter. You can see my thing down below. I play in several places during the week, so follow me there, and I will spam the hell of it as per usual.
Nice. Rain.
I am Rain Hayes, Rain Ghost on Twitter, surrounded by X's. And you can also find my products on DM's Guild under Rain Hayes. Yeah, I was not expecting Lorelei to be this angsty, but I am very much enjoying it.
It's great.
Yeah.
You're the worst teenager.
I love it. I love it so much.
I literally threatened Roland within 5 minutes of meeting him, so...
Awesome. And last but not least, Lily.
Hi, everybody. I'm Lily. Yeah, today was really good. I got all my night stuff, which is super cool. I was technically, according to the game, I was a knight when we got back to Bogenhofen. But like in the world, I wasn't until we did this. So that's cool. I'm almost to the next level of knight. I got it that long ago. I'm almost to the next level of knight. But yeah, this is super cool. I'm glad we get to do some of the like downtimey, like not worrying about demons stuff. It'll be super cool to hang out in Altdorf for a little while and do some things here. And yeah, next week should be a lot of fun. You can find me everywhere else. Lillipad Nebula. Not doing too much on my own channel at the moment, but yeah, here, and then I've got some other stuff starting up in the next couple weeks or whatever. Yeah, got that, and thanks again for hanging out with us today.
Thank you indeed. And I am Throck, also known as Throck Plays on the Twitters and as Sean in the real world. I am co-founder here at Welcome to the Party. You can find me on Friday nights doing our, now it's actually a Chult game, not a Dragon Heist game. Dragon Dark Days, as our party's going to Chult. And of course for this, and then Mondays you can find me at the Greyhawk channel running an Against the Giants campaign, and last but not least, of course, we are finishing Crusade of Thorns Wednesday and Thursday and Tuesday. It's a big game. It's been three games, 2 channels, 12 weeks. Cryofrost, thank you for the follow here at the close of the stream. We heart you for your following. And so keep around. Our next game comes at 5. It's a 5 p.m. Eastern, that is. It's a D&D 3.5 homebrew game by the amazing, inestimable, and creative AF, the Bardic Knock and crew. Go through the tales of the Kingdom of Five. And I think that's it for us. For now, we're going to go raid Small Terrible Dragonborn because I love the name, and that feels like a perfectly good reason to raid anyone playing Dungeons & Dragons. So we are going to go over there. Please be advised, apparently it's for mature audiences, so that makes it even more fun. And if you want to come along and do the raid, all you gotta do is copy and paste "Welcome to the raid" into chat and join us as we raid. So everybody wave and say bye, because we're out.
Bye!
Bye! Wow, such less lag now. And we're raiding. And